We've had a few days to analyze the horrible shooting in Las Vegas. There are calls for gun control, of course. We're told there haven't been more than 3 or 4 crimes committed with automatic weapons. Since 1934, we're told machine guns are illegal, but they're not illegal. I've gone to gun shows as a reporter over the years, and people say, you can get an automatic weapon if you want. You just have to pass all these background checks. And then the FBI can come and check on you whenever they want and so forth. The feds can check on you. Well, it's either illegal or it's not illegal. Now we see this shooter buying bump stocks, which means you can convert semi-automatic weapons to automatic weapons. And if you only pay $50 for a bump stock or whatever it is, then what's the deal with saying that machine guns are illegal? And then we have to ask ourselves whether we have laws, and if those laws existing will make a difference. We have strict gun laws in Chicago. We have massive shootings every weekend in Chicago. They had very strict gun laws in Paris. Didn't stop a concert from being sprayed by a terrorist in Paris. In England in the 19th century, there were laws against pickpockets. You could be hanged for pickpocketing. And they would hang the pickpockets in the public square. You'd go home from the hanging without your wallet. So if you're going to have any kind of law, you better enforce them and have long sentences and be very tough, or the laws don't make any difference. Ask yourself, why are there more shootings in Chicago than in New York City? Could it be they're tougher on gun law violators in New York City, like the former receiver for the New York Giants, Plexico Burress, who fired off a gun in a disco? He went to jail for 3 years for that. So we have to interpret and enforce the laws differently. Then we have to ask ourselves, what do we do about this? The guy took suitcases or bags full of ammunition in for days and days into the hotel room, the suite. Most people take their bags in once. They get a bellhop, there's a cart. I'm just suggesting maybe we have a security rule where if you take multiple bags over multiple days, set it at 5 bags on different days, whatever the case, that security checks your bags. I flew one way to San Francisco a month after 9/11, and they checked my suitcases like 4 times. They were going through my underwear and my big suitcases in the middle of the airport, and that's fine. I understood that. I had a baseball cap, looked a little bit disheveled. Actually, the terrorists had baseball caps. Security, but that seems like a decent rule with cameras. You know, do what we can do. You're never going to stop somebody who's truly evil and twisted from doing something very evil. But, you know, I think the conversation is good. You can comment on this video. That's all good. But I would start with security at the hotel, and then bump stocks, maybe we shouldn't buy those. And those are my 2 cents. My 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCussion, a lobbyist to work for Tommy, who knows how to get things done downtown. We can talk about this and more. Actually, we're talking about this and more tomorrow on the Mitch Henck Show on madison.com.